do you mean I don't bring the heat? Well, I can bring the heat. I can be as good as John can. I don't know what you're talking about. Let me show you how it's done. I'm Dave, and this is J&J Auto Wrecking, and this is our 2009 Pontiac G8. Was that better? Happy? Okay. All right, let's take a look at this thing. This car came to us via the Copart auction because it was cheap, and sometimes you just got to buy cheap cars. This 2009 Pontiac G8 in a, I'm going to guess, Olympic white, pearl white, summit white, and I'll just dub in whichever one's right. They're probably all wrong, and I'll put it in a caption down below. The interior features that black and red two-tone leather, and if you know what I'm talking about, Pontiac G8 leather has this special quality to it in which it is the hardest, most brittle, unforgiving leather of any car we have ever tested. And if you own a G8, you know what I'm talking about. The only damage was in the front. All across the back is good. We're gonna go ahead and fire this thing up. As you can see on the clock here, it has 153,000 miles on it. There is no belt on the motor, so we're only gonna start it here briefly. Woo! She sounds good. All right, I think that's enough of that. Okay, so as it appears, all of the window switches are in the center console. It's like a PT Cruiser. It's the PT Cruiser of sports cars right here. All the windows are working well.
Moving up, moving in, moving down, moving up. Fully functioning.
Okay, and I can grab this side. Oops. This is the Blanc Pont muted, but we're not hearing anything. It's kind of an interesting readout here. Let's see. It had a CD in it. I don't know where's the eject button. There it is. Okay. Ejecting disc. Let's see what that was. We might have a new test CD here. If it didn't get stuck. Dun, 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 dun. Green media. I think it's just a burner. Loading disc 2. Show me what you got. Gorilla Zo don't feed animals. Must be country. There we go. Seems like everything's working there.
You can hear the fresh airs.
Take a look above us. This is kind of like a Rolls-Royce Wraith, where they have the Starry Night. We have the
pinpoint location.
Yeah, the pinpoint locations of your heart of the G8. You know what that is? That's sad, because when this car came out, I really wanted one, and I still kind of want one. And I'll be honest with you, the seats really ruin it for me. This is the hardest leather. If you don't know what I'm talking about, like every G8 we have just has this disgusting leather that's just hard as a rock. Aside from that, I mean, what else? There's not much to complain about. It's a simple car. It's got a screaming motor in it, rear wheel drive. I mean, this thing's fun for days. Got nice hard plastic door panels. You don't have to worry about your kids breaking when they kick them open with their feet because they're filthy little animals. So at any rate, let's tear this thing apart and see what we can find on it. It's not going to be a lot that we save off this car. It is a little rough. Like I said, it was cheap. Sometimes you see a deal and you just jump on it. It is what it is. Well, we are back with our Pontiac G8, and it was a dud, just as we expected. Does have that great engine under the hood though, so that will be a plus. The doors don't have a whole ton of value, so we went ahead and pulled the outside door handles. That's a common issue with these. The seats, sadly, were not nice enough. Very hard condition. We were able to salvage some rear end parts, but unfortunately, that's about it. I don't buy these cars very often, and this was a solid reminder as to why I don't buy these cars very often. That being said, it's probably the last G8 you're gonna ever see here. So That's going to end it for P9PN014. If you're looking for parts for a G8 or a gray LS swap, we will have that from this vehicle. Our website is in the description down below. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I really hope John's back tomorrow because I'm not very good at this.